Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright. Alright. Now throw your hands up in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. If you wanna party, let me hear you, yeah. 'Cause we got it going on again. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body.
Welcome, one and all, to the Antics Comedy Improv. Thank you so much for coming to our show. Now, with no further ado, please put your hands together for your Master of Ceremonies, Henry.
Welcome! Wow, you guys are a great-looking crowd. Thank you for coming out. All right, welcome to the Antics Comedy Improv, everybody. Who's excited to be here tonight? Way to do as you're told. That's the kind of obedience we love here. Very good. All right, thank you guys for coming out. We really are so glad you're spending your Friday with us. We know that that is a very valuable piece of time. We are a family-friendly improv comedy group, and we are here to give you guys, hopefully, a really fun time that you'll all laugh at. Now, the way this is going to work is that our players are going to come out tonight, and we're going to play a series of games for you. And every single one of them is going to be made up on the spot, off the top of our heads, and hopefully it's not going to embarrass us too much. But knowing our luck, we're probably not going to get that lucky. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start each of those scenes with suggestions that we get from all of you lovely people. Now, let's test that out. If I were to say, ask you for your favorite candy bar, shout out some of your favorites. Let's hear them. Mars bar, I love that. Ooh, Snickers. Okay, I heard Kit Kat. Those are really good ones. Okay, nice. Undervalued. My wife would want to be your best friend. Very nice. I love it. Let's go with another one. What about vacations? What is either your favorite vacation you've been on or a dream vacation you want to go on? We have one person who wants to go somewhere. All of you have. The rest of you have already been across the world. I love it. Staycations are real vacations. If you have to use a day to get out of work for it, that definitely counts. Well, good. Well, good. Whatever. Anyways, let's go with one more. What are some favorite quotes from movies that you guys have always had sticking? All right, I like that one. I have a bad feeling about this too. Don't worry about it. We have a 2319. Get him! No. I like that. All right, perfect. You guys are really getting the hang of it. This is great. Now, the only thing after this is we're going to incorporate all of those different suggestions into scenes. And sometimes we'll have games that will call up you guys for volunteers. We'll ask one of you to help us out with the game in some way. Sometimes we'll have guessing games where a player will be trying to guess a suggestion that you guys gave. And with that one, it can get a little tricky because we want to help them know if they're close or if they've got it. So if they're like kind of in the ballpark, like if the suggestion was baseball and they say a bat, we would give them some snaps, you know? So can you guys do that with me? Just snap real quick. Very nice. That's how they know they're kind of on the right track. And if they get it all the way, if they say baseball, then we'll clap for them. Can you do that? Very good. Now, I could stand here and talk to you for forever, but I don't want to do that, and they don't want me to do that either because they want to get out here. So without further ado, I'm going to ask you to put your hands together and give a very big round of applause for the Antics. Let's bring them out. Woo! All right, everybody. We have McKay, we have Michelle, we have Anna, we have Donna, we have Austin. These will be your antics for tonight, and they are just a wonderful group of people. So we're not going to beat around the bush anymore, and we're going to get started with a game called Chairs. And this will be a game for each and every one of our performers. The way this is going to work is, hey, get back in there. The way this game is going to work, they're trying to run away already. Michelle and McKay are going to start a scene. They're going to be sitting in these chairs, and it's going to be a scene just like any other. But if at any point one of the antics wants to jump in and add their own special variety to this scene, they will simply say, chairs. And then they'll move the chairs around into different positions. 2 new people will come in, and a new scene will begin with this new setting that we have. Now, the only thing we need from you guys, first, we need to put those chairs back how they were before. And the last thing we need is a suggestion just to get the ball rolling. So let's go back to that. Let's hear a few more of those movie quotes that I got from you guys. What are some more of your absolute favorites? 1.21 gigawatts. That's a really good movie. All right, your suggestion is 1.21 gigawatts. When you're ready, take it away.
Well, I don't know, Professor. It seems like it's gonna be...
Don't worry about it, Marty. All we gotta do is make sure we get to 8 miles an hour, and then you'll see something.
Oh, gee, Doc. Oh, man, make sure your buckle's on.
All right.
Oh, man, when's the jump? Just tell me when the jump
Well,
is.
you see, I haven't fueled this puppy up, so currently we're sitting at 0. But just hang on 1 second. Just gotta take off all these buckles, and then...
Oh, man, I hope we get through this. Oh, where's the...
I always keep a spare banana peel in the back.
Oh, good. Okay, all right, okay.
Chairs. Private, you're supposed to get behind the bunker. They can hit you if you're out there.
I wanted to see better.
This is what I get for recruiting on Craigslist.
Chairs.
Well, Marty, do you see them ducks sitting out on that pond? It's about time somebody put them in their place.
Quack.
You do it. You didn't bring your gun?
Quack. Quack.
My gun? Yeah.
Quack,
This is
quack.
a no-gun zone. I brought my gum. That's what I thought you said.
Quack.
When we left the house this morning, you said, let's go feed the ducks. Bring your gum. I was like, yeah, that'll choke them, but you know, you're the older sister. So I'll bring my gum. Yeah, I forgot you have selective hearing. You know,
Chairs. It's my chair.
Ah, no, I want that one. I don't want the
over.
Now you have to figure out how to sit in that. Oh.
This is fun.
Hey, wait, no, I want that
No, it's
chair.
mine.
Cheers.
This is my chair.
Listen, this is exactly how Titanic went.
The Titanic sank, but these guns float. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just grateful we have 2 different dinghies. Because I'm pretty sure I would have been Jack.
Yeah, probably. There's not enough room for you and my massive gains.
Chairs.
Nailed it.
You know what I always say, Bonnie?
Yep.
I like living on the edge.
Oh, I know you like living on the edge,
Sometimes a little too much.
but I'm looking over that edge and it makes me real scared, Don.
See, the best way to get over your fears is to just throw yourself right at them. In this case, that's a 500-foot cliff.
Are you sure you're a paid, you know, motivational, you know?
Well, they paid me for some chairs.
Okay, count to 10. 1, 2. This is what works in this game. 3, 4. I know where he is. Hello. Ah! I don't know what. You're horrible. Hide and seek is where you ways away, and then I find you.
How about now?
I still know where you are. Okay.
How about now?
Well, don't know where he went to now. Maybe it's my turn to hide now.
No, you have to find me first.
Oh, he's making me do all the work.
Chairs.
Yeah, this is just like a polo.
It's so boring. We paid for this?
Well, they said we couldn't bring any puzzles into space. Thought that'd be kind of weird.
You know, they always make it look so easy to move in space in the movies.
You're right.
Oh, wait.
I'm
There's this guy.
successful at this anyway.
How is he doing that?
He has the intelligence.
What's that?
Exactly.
And that's the game! True story, it's a lot harder to move in space than you think. McKay, do you want to get out here and tell us about the next game?
Not really. Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so the next game we're going to be playing is called Newscasters, and this is a delightful game that needs delightful people. That doesn't mean that people who don't play aren't delightful. I just walked myself into that hole. All right, so we are going to be playing Newscasters. This is going to be with Henry, Donna, Michelle, and Anna. Woo! All right. Now, the way this game is going to work, who of you here enjoy watching the news? Yeah? Cool. That's, well, most of you are sane.
Heard a few no's out there.
Okay. Those of you who do like it, that's cool too. I respect you. All right, so we're going to be watching a newscast, so to speak, but this is going to be a little bit different. So pretty much everyone on this newscast is a little bit funky. They're a little bit odd, except for Henry, who is perfect in every way. Now, as this is going to go down, these two are going to be guiding us. These are our news anchor host people. I don't watch the news enough, obviously.
That's the technical term, yes.
Cool, yes. Now, like I said, Henry is going to be completely normal, sane in the membrane. Donna is going to be a little bit different. So, can I please get a location where you would not want to vacation? All of these are true. We're going to go with San Francisco. Now, what is something in San Francisco that you might see on the street? Trolley car. All right. Your suggestion is that you are obsessed with trolley cars. Okay. Now, Anna is going to be giving us the weather. Now, for Anna's odd personality, what is an odd thing to be obsessed with? Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks. You know, that's perfect. Do with that what you will.
Okay. I will.
All right. And for Michelle, who's going to be covering sports, what is something that you might find just lying around the house? Those are also good.
Pikachu.
Bananas. Okay. Your suggestion is you have a crippling phobia of bananas. And if you're ready, take it away.
Hi, welcome to the news. I'm your anchor, Billy Billiamson. Our top story tonight, a romantically wedded couple expressed their love for each other by setting fire to the place where they met. Said one passerby, the sparks were really flying. Now we're gonna go and take off with our new anchor, conductor Susie.
Finally, my turn. Now I can talk about my favorite thing, which has nothing to do with the news, because that's what I talk about, which is trolleys. And trolleys are the coolest things on earth. Have you been on a trolley before?
No,
like, and
I
they're in
haven't.
San Francisco, and they're like really fun. And you get to go on them, and you get to feel the wind in your hair, and you just get, it's awesome.
Thank you, Susie. Well, now we're gonna see what's happening in the world of sports.
Sports, right? Okay. Well, as we've all seen, you know, we've got the blue team over here going against this red team over there. We've got them both, competing against each other. We don't know who's gonna win, but oh my gosh, what is that yellow thing near your foot?
Oh, this is my lunch. I just bought myself a ticket to the HR office, and dang do I love it. Well, sports may be completely up in the air and not very important, but you know what is? The weather. Let's head on over there with Suzanne.
Yes, here we are, the weather. I'm Suzanne. Here in the weather area, which is everywhere, I realize, because everyone has a sky. But anyways, we're here out in Oregon, and it's kind of rainy, as it always is. But as long as it's not smoky, I think we're doing great. Wouldn't you say?
It does smoke in Oregon a lot in the summer months.
I do like some good validation. Thank you very much. Now, we have a lot of big trees, and we've got just so much rain over here. I think it's really going to wash people out more so than Salt Lake or Kaysville or any of those other places where they think they're getting lots of floods, which they are, but like validation. The poor people.
You're doing great, honey.
Yes, and there is something in the trees. There's something in the trees. There's something in the trees. Jack, something in the trees. Where are you going? Jack. So we have weather, but we have something else coming out of the trees. It's big. Oh, it's big. It's coming. I want to say that I'm panicked. I do. But that was the hottest lumberjack I've ever seen.
Well, the turnover for that position is insane anyway. Bear maulings are just a few of the reasons why we lose people. But that's been our broadcast, so thank you. That's the news.
And that's the game.
My girl's name is Sonora. I tell you, friends, I adore her. And when she
All right.
dances, oh, brother,
The next game we're going to be playing is also one for Austin and Anna, so don't sit down quite yet. Come back on out here.
I did it already.
Okay, look at them. They're doing so great. Give them a big old round of applause. All right. This next game we are going to be playing is called VR. For those of you unfamiliar with those two letters, they are short for virtual reality. For those of you who are unfamiliar with those two words, they are short for virtualist realification. That's not true. But this game is called VR. The way it's going to be played is that Austin is going to be controlled, effectively. This game is a bit different from some of the other ones we've done because this one will require one of you. But before you all go raising your hands, let me tell you what you're in for. Over the course of this game, the person who comes up here will be doing whatever they please, running around, skipping, frolicking, just waving their arms about like a maniac. Austin will be your avatar in this scene, and he will be copying whatsoever that you do. Capiche, capuche, capache. Cool. Anna is not part of this, but she is in the game, and she is part of the scene. So before we get someone to come on up here, let's get a scene suggestion to identify where these guys are at. So what is a location that you enjoy visiting on the weekends?
Don't you know?
It's my homeland. North Dakota is your scene suggestion, eh, bud? Okay.
North Dakota?
North Dakota. Have fun with
Isn't this
that.
Wisconsin?
That's
Isn't that what we're
Wisconsin.
doing?
All right.
No, North
The
Dakotans
Great
can
Lakes
talk.
area.
You never know.
All right, now we just need a single volunteer to come up, a brave volunteer, not all at once, please.
At least one at a time. No.
At least one at a time. Yeah, let's get this brave soul right here.
Taking his coat off.
Oh, he's getting ready.
You're toast.
All right. If you want to come on up right over where I'm at, that way I don't have to walk all the way over there. Perfect. Okay, and what's your name?
Bridger.
Bridger? Yep. All right, give him a big round of applause, everyone. All right. So like we were saying, over the course of this game, you get to control Austin. So if you want to make him walk, just kind of walk in place, and the rest will follow. Begin.
Just start whenever.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of Sundance?
Yes, for sure. Now we're doing this thingy I am far too old to do. Oh, I'm a dancer today. This is putting on my
Listen, I know we're
dancing
lost,
boots.
but please don't lose it yet.
Oh, but I've already lost it.
Dakota.
.404, motion not found.
I feel like you're flipping out on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip out here.
Yeah, don't do it. Whoa.
Oh wait, no, that's not my job.
Listen. I know you're happy for being lost, I guess. Listen, don't walk away from me.
I can't hear you.
But-
I try to watch and see what's going on at the same time. Here, trade me spots.
Okay.
There we go. Wow, look at those birds go by. That's amazing.
Okay, now
Oh,
look.
it's right on you. No, not anymore. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, no, I can't find it. It's going all over the place. Quick, catch it. Oh, me, I'm gonna catch it. Oh, dear. I feel like I'm 23 again.
Listen,
Uh-oh, no, just point that over there, please.
we may have lost them, but they'll find us now. Thank you very much. And we lost the money bags a long time ago.
I thought you said to bring my gum.
And that's the game.
Good job. No, I think we got it.
Great job. Great job.
We got a ticket? Have we got a ticket? Oh, no, yeah.
Thank you. Volunteering. Speaking of volunteering, Donna, why don't you get up here and tell us about our next game?
Sorry, I was on the wrong side of you. I was like,
All about marriage. Okay, so I need the following to come out here and be part of this game. I need McKay, Michelle, and poor Austin. Come on, buddy. So essentially what's going to happen today is you're going to experience a therapy session where these guys have kind of a fruity situation going on. So, they need some extra help. So they're going to an expert McKay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit, but we can't have McKay knowing what's going on. He cannot know. So bye-bye. Bye, McKay.
Bye,
okay.
I'll miss you.
So essentially what's going to happen now is we're going to come up with their problem. So, for example, what is something that kids fight about all the time? Sharing. Sharing is good, okay? Now, when it comes to sharing, like, what's a common thing they fight about when they're sharing? Like, perfect, I love it. Okay, so we're going to say that one of them has an issue with the hairbrush. They both got beautiful hair. Who knows which one? So, when did they go too far with this problem? Like, did they use someone else's hairbrush? What's the issue? Ooh, love that one. Okay, so
What was that? I didn't hear it.
you're fine.
Oh.
So the problem is you're fighting over a hairbrush.
Mm-hmm.
You took it too far by putting gum in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So one last thing I need to tell you guys before McKay comes back is when he gets close, you're gonna snap for me, right? When he's got it, you're gonna clap really hard, okay? So we're gonna call McKay back in with marriage counselor. 1, 2, 3, marriage counselor!
Okay, what's going on here? I see that you've been having problems.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to say, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan either. That's why we're here.
All right. Let's get on with it.
Would you like to start, dearest?
I mean, I don't see that there's anything wrong.
Oh, there's something wrong, all right. They don't pay me the big bucks to just sit around.
I mean, I don't understand why, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring,
but
unless
not when
it's your
it's-
homeland.
But not when it's such a personal item.
Like your homeland.
Exactly.
I mean, but when you're married, you kind of have you both have the same homeland.
I can't disagree with that one. That's completely true.
Yes, but you also each have your own established territories within that homeland. My personal stuff is my personal stuff, okay?
I feel like when we start setting boundaries up, that's when we're preparing for war.
Well, let me tell you, oftentimes that doesn't go over too well.
That's what I'm saying.
No, and see, this particular item, it goes back to my childhood, okay? My sisters would always borrow it from me. I hated it, and now you're borrowing it from me, and I absolutely hate it.
Look,
That would have been good to know. I mean,
there's
your hair
nothing
does
wrong.
look beautiful.
Thank you.
And I thought mine
Thank
would
you.
too.
Thank you. Well, you don't need any help with your hair. It's
You-
already beautiful.
You've seen what I look like when I wake up.
I personally don't see a problem. It's just beautiful, flowing. You really don't need it.
I must say you both have better hair than I do. If I were bald, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Carry on. Let's talk about this problem, this item. This is something that it belongs to you, but you need to use it, like a curling iron or something like that.
I mean, it's pretty close to that. But I mean,
Not quite. My hair's naturally curly.
you don't have to brag about that.
I'm just saying, it's not a brag, it's just is.
You know I'm self-conscious about my uncurly hair.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't understand why you don't think that.
I
I'm
know,
just trying to
I know,
connect,
you're being-
okay?
you're being so-
I'm trying so hard. I mean, I'm here.
I appreciate that. I really do. He is
Okay.
such a good man.
So,
I really do appreciate him being here.
If I understand, and I don't, but it sounds to me like the two of you are having a problem.
Yes.
I mean, we're here.
And I'm guessing that this has to do with some kind of hair product, probably like a comb.
I mean, do we have to
Or-
like spell
I mean-
it out for
No, please don't. That makes this more entertaining for me.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. We're paying a lot of good money here.
Well, and I get paid by the hour, so like.
well, and
I'm aware.
to be frank, he already has a comb, but
true,
he doesn't
it's true.
like using the comb. He likes using my hair tool.
Oh, I see. So you've had a bad brush with each other's circumstances, is that right?
Yes.
That was
And
actually a pretty good one.
Oh, thanks. They don't call me the punniest man in Scotland for nothing. They don't call me that.
Is there much competition there?
No.
so, anyways, with this hairbrush, right? Because it's my hairbrush.
I mean,
It's my hairbrush.
Where?
we bought it with
It's my
our
hairbrush.
money.
But it's my hairbrush. And so I tried to place a deterrent so that he wouldn't want to use the hairbrush.
deterrent?
Yes.
Are we talking?
Yes.
Okay, are we talking like the warfare kind?
I mean, it was
or like
bad.
that?
It was bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like
Pretty much.
spirits,
It took
dead.
a chunk. It took a chunk out of my scalp.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like dead grandmother type thing.
Yeah.
His-
Evil. Rah.
You see how short his hair is? It used to be longer.
That's incredibly short
It
hair
used,
by
it used to
Scottish
be longer.
standards.
It really did. But he wouldn't stop using my hairbrush.
I mean, I said we
So-
could buy a new one, but that wasn't in the budget.
So from what I'm understanding, you attached some kind of trap.
Yes, I
To
did.
this hairbrush.
Yes, I did. Yes. And anyone who would know that deterrent just by looking at it would not have put it in their hair.
You've seen how I wake up in the morning. It's not that easy to, get out and see everything.
Did you coat this hairbrush in like Nair or like hair removal cream or something like that?
I wish.
That would have been evil.
No,
Oh.
no, it was not Nair.
Levels of evil.
Levels, okay.
Yes. No, I'm not that mean. All right. You can agree that I'm not that mean. It's okay.
I do agree that you're not that mean.
Okay. All right.
Worse.
Okay.
I'm gonna remain impartial on this, so.
I mean, validation is the thing you do, right?
So it sounds to me like your relationship is on a razor's edge.
Yeah.
No?
Not quite.
Not quite, okay.
No, I mean, we won't.
Well, you won't be needing this book then.
No. Yes. No. So I mean. It was easy to get a hold of it too because after every meal you take one out and you just pop one in. You really do.
I try to give myself
really
some
do.
minty breath for you.
I know, but I can't stand the chewing. Just the chewing.
Don't know what else to do. I'm allergic to the mints.
Do you want it to end up like Chicago with that pop girl? Because if you don't stop, I'm gonna put it in the hairbrush again.
Is this another one of those things that you think I know about?
So what I'm understanding is that this whole hairbrush situation has really gummed up your relationship.
Yes!
By putting gum in the hairbrush.
It took that long.
Well, yes.
I mean, I guess, yeah, we are being quite vague, it's true.
It's true. And you have terrible accents, too. I can barely understand every word you're saying. So.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Maybe next session we can be a little more clear.
Just eat some haggis. It'll do wonders for your voice.
One thing that I'm hearing is that it's always me that's the problem, so.
Well.
Here we are.
And that's the game.
Back there with my hairbrush. Back there with my hairbrush. Back there, oh, where back there, oh, where, back there, back there, back there.
So, the next game we're going to be playing is called The World May Never Know. Okay, mysterious. So, I actually need pretty much everyone else up here. So, Henry, McKay, Austin, Anna, and Michelle. Give them a round of applause. Okay, so in this game, it's be kind of a play on like Clue, except we get to be part of the action as it's happening. It's not something that we have to figure out ourselves. They're gonna do it for us. So what we're gonna do is Anna and Michelle are going to be detectives describing a crime scene where murders happened. So one of these poor fellows will die. So what we're going to need is, I'm going to need some suggestions here. So what I need is just, what's something that you commonly buy at the grocery store every week? It's like on the list you have to buy every week.
Eggs, pineapple.
Alka-Seltzer, love it. Okay? So, your scene suggestion is Alka-Seltzer.
Spell that. Just kidding.
And begin.
Oh, it looks bad. It looks bad. I really don't know what it looks like.
Oui. I have no idea, Senor Partner. What do we have here? I am brand new to these kinds of crimes.
Death?
Right, death. Okay.
Let's look around.
Oui.
All right, well, we clearly got the statue.
Very nice.
But is it the mechanical statue? It's got.
Whoa. Oh, a mechanical statue.
Now I see.
I think, yes. When you press the lever, it stops.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Get it going again. Okay. No, I can't concentrate.
Yeah,
What's going on here?
it is too fascinating. Okay.
This looks bad. This looks terrible.
This poor fellow, he looks like he's trying to get out of the fish tank. I don't know what. I'm afraid to touch his hand.
Don't touch it. You could have germs. Germs, I tell you.
Oui.
Look at this giant fish tank, how he got in there, and he's clearly frozen in the death of his stance.
Right.
That made sense.
Oui. And this poor madame, right here.
Look at those long locks. Look at those poor long locks. Never mind, that was kind of gross.
I thought you said no touching.
Oh, well, you're right. Okay, don't do that again, okay?
No. No.
This person has died.
Oui? Oui?
First of all, I'd like to know what country we're from. We'll figure that out later. Anyways, this poor woman with long locks has died, and we have to figure out why. We have this man in the fishbowl in this statue thing. It's not bad. Now, what do you think? You the newbie. Tell me what you think is happening here. Hmm?
Oui. Let us see. I think, well, to be obvious,
Right.
it looked like they were having a date. This man and this woman.
Let's see how it all panned out.
I believe they were romantically involved. You see, they came to this museum to look at this beautiful statue, and unfortunately, the woman was starting to get very fond of the statue. It was very disturbing for the man.
Understandable.
I do think so. And obviously in jealousy, he broke the statue. Oh, and she was not having it. No.
Obviously not.
Obviously.
Wow.
So, there it came to blows. I think so. Yes, it came to blows. It was very violent. So he out of anger took the hose from the fish and he clocked the woman from the fish tank. Yes, spraying her across the floor. That was why she was slightly damp.
That's why.
That's why.
What that was.
That's what that was. Yes. And afterwards he was very regretful. He was very regretful, obviously.
How could he do that?
How could he do that? No, I don't know. So the only thing he had the hose, and he figured, I cannot live without this woman, so I will just end myself in the fish tank.
Oh.
I know, it was very terrible.
You think so?
I think so.
Wow.
Wow. Yes, and that is what I believe happened.
You're not bad for a newbie, not bad. But that's not what happened at all.
No?
I'm not getting these vibes. I'm not getting these vibes. Because I can tell, I can see things. I got clues. This is what happened. They were out in the park. Everyone was walking, except for the statue, because they can't do that.
Right.
The statue was just standing there, doing its glorious thing. This couple were walking.
Okay.
And then a robber ran by.
Okay.
They thought that was nice.
Okay.
But then, the man tried to protect himself with the woman! She thought that wasn't very nice. She's like, really? Is that so? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. That's how he talks. I can tell because of the way he's built.
Right.
And they had such an argument, throwing things, throwing wallets, which is amazing because the robber just went by, so you'd think they wouldn't have that.
Exactly.
The man's like, fine, whatever. You don't want me? Then I'm gonna give you this random statue standing in the middle of the park. She's like, fine, I'd rather have a statue than you. He's buffer and nicer. Oh, wow, shit, everyone's distracted. Focus, everybody. Anyways,
It is hard to ignore that statue, isn't it?
It is.
It is very hard
They
to ignore the
clearly
statue.
took out the statue, who had a lot of pain for being just a statue. And he found his stance. The woman was enraged, I tell you. And so she ran off and grabbed the biggest mason jar she could find. There was a wedding nearby, so there was plenty to be found.
Right, yes. I forgot about the wedding that was next door.
Right, there was a wedding next door. She's like, listen, bub, you want to get rid of me? Well, I'm going to get rid of you. Sorry, she talks harder than that. You want to get rid of me? I'm going to get rid of you. Now, she's really actually too short to do this, so she tips it over.
Oh.
and stuffs the man inside.
Oh.
With her wily woman ways.
She is a very beautiful, wily woman.
Get in there! And then she stood up, and he was trying to get back out. Being like, hey, no, don't do this to me. Oh, that's not fair.
It must have been too late at that point.
Yes, he had to stand it up so that, it looked like he was trying to get out. You know?
Yeah.
She's like, ha, fine, whatever. And then, turns out that he had a turbo blaster inside that mason jar. Don't ask me about these wedding crazy things that happen.
Oh, I can see it.
And then he zapped her.
Exactly.
With electricity. And I don't know what the gross stuff on her hair is on my end, but that is definitely what happened.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm definitely sure.
Did we have any witnesses?
Oh, no.
No. Did we have any security footage?
Did you find any security footage?
No.
That was kind of your job as
Oh.
a newbie, but
Yes. No, I did not find any.
well, I guess at this time, the world will never know.
And that's the game! Anna, don't come on! Anna, it's your turn.
How is everyone doing tonight? Wayne, tell me how you feel. Deep Wayne said, all right, I just wanted to step in and talk more. No, just kidding. Not good. But I just want to check and see how everyone's doing. Or what I wanted to do is let you guys all know that our season is coming to the end. It's coming to the end. Wow, ominous. In May, right? That's when it's ending, right? So our season's ending, but it sounds like we're going to be doing some shows in Bear Lake. So just one more awesome thing for you guys to do when you go to Bear Lake. So there you go. That's all I wanted to tell you. Okay. And without further ado, let's move on to our next game, which is, what is it called? Like on 5. I knew that. I just had to read and double check. Like on 5, let's invite everyone up onto the stage.
Thank you.
Okay, so the way this game is going to work is we're going to start out with a topic, and one of us is going to explain it. But sometimes you need to explain things like a person is 5 years old, and someone might have questions. Like if McKay was talking about turtles.
They're small and they have shells. And sometimes you use them in soup.
What is a shell?
A shell is a kind of thing that you frequently find that protects things
And
from
it goes
other
on
things.
like that. And if someone thinks they can explain it better, they can tap him out and get in.
No. You're
Yeah, like that.
confusing the poor boy. A shell?
Get off the stage, go. The game hasn't even started yet. Go. First of all, let's just get a topic from you guys. What's something that you would drop in your best friend's Coke? A Mento. A lime? She's like, I don't know.
Lime.
We're
She's
gonna
the
go.
nice friend.
She was like, oh, she's gone to the bathroom. I'll put in a lime for her. That was the most delicious lime I've ever had.
I am parched. What?
Sorry. I drank. This isn't even the game. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I get so distracted. By the way, you are a nice friend, probably. It's dark. I can't see it. Oh, I know you. No, okay, anyways. Maybe. I don't know. It's dark. So, Mentos. Let's start with Mentos. Listen, everybody. A Mento is something you leave behind.
What's a behind?
Yeah, what is a behind?
Please tell us in excruciating detail.
A behind is something not everybody has, believe it or not. We won't point out who does, but the ones who don't are sad. They wish they had one. And it make you,
Sorry, what's sad?
sad is when everything is going to pot, and you don't really feel happy about it, but who does? But that's sadness.
What's a pot?
A pot is America, where everybody came together and it's called the melting pot.
No, you're telling it all wrong. Now, a putt is what you do in golf. So when you're really close to the hole right there, you take this stick and you just hit the ball right.
Excuse me, what's a hole?
A hole is otherwise known as an orifice. And that is basically, you have a flat thing.
What's an orifice?
An orifice is a hole, which is basically a flat thing that goes down like that at one point.
No, you're doing it wrong. A hole is a whole pizza. A whole, as in a lot. A whole. And so everything that is whole is something that's larger than this. Yes.
What's large?
Ooh, my favorite question. Large is what I am. I am a large person, and therefore, large is anything that is as large as me.
What's a person?
Ooh, great question. A person is someone who is a thing that does other things. Like they have a job.
No. You're explaining it all wrong. A person's a person, no matter how small. That was said by a famous doctor.
Wait, but was doctor?
Yeah, that's my question.
A doctor is the person that goes down at the dock and goes.
What does that sound? I legitimately don't know.
I'd like you to do it again, please.
Yeah.
That sound, which goes. No, I can't do it.
We like sounds.
Is the sound that a boat makes as it's moving away from the dock.
Wait, what's a dock?
A doc is a person at a medical clinic who helps you.
No, wait, you're just going in circles. Listen, doctors, kids, are people who have made a living out of charging you a ridiculous amount of money just to go in and tell you that nothing is wrong.
What's wrong?
Doctors. But other things are also wrong. Things that aren't right. If you've ever felt gross or icky inside, that's a part of life.
Wait, what's icky?
Well, have you ever had steamed peas before? Did your mom ever make you eat your vegetables?
That was
and
like
all
green
you
tea.
wanted was some candy?
What's a mom?
I want to know too.
All right, listen here, all of you orphanage youngsters. Normally, children are raised with two loving parents.
Wait, what's normally?
Normally is a situation that brings about something that is.
Oh no, you're telling that all wrong.
Thank you.
Yes. Normandy is a country.
Right.
Obviously, I've never been, but I hear it's real.
No, you're telling it all wrong. Normal Lee is a man named Lee who is normal, okay? There's nothing odd about him whatsoever, or her sometimes.
Wait, but who is Lee?
Leroy Jenkins is a meme you're probably too young to know about. Basically, there was this guy, okay?
Wait, what's a meme?
A meme is a series of images or words that is passed down through multiple iterations.
No. Mimi is the name of his mother.
He has a mom! Oh.
But you're here.
Well, where is she?
Next question.
You're telling that way all wrong. Listen, where'd he go?
She's not backstage.
You are right. She's not. Anyways, memes are a good question. Memes are when you are sitting to yourself and you decide to sing. Me, 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 me. Kind of goes like that. And then some nerd guy thought, I'm gonna make pictures out of that.
What's a nerd?
A nerd is a candy inside of a little box. and it makes you pucker and spit.
No, 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 you're not telling it. Oh, they're so confused now. A nerd is someone who's smarter than you, that is often teased, but you also think they're pretty cool secretly. You just don't tell anybody.
What's smarter?
It means that you know more than someone else.
And that's the game. Okay, I'm gonna pass the talking stick over to Austin, who's gonna introduce us to our next game.
I'm not gonna sit down.
No, you're not.
Hello, everybody, give it up for all of the people on stage. Well done, everyone. So, our next game is an absolute blast of a game. Doesn't have the greatest name, though, but it's fun. So, our game is we need Donna, McKay, Henry, and Michelle. Give it a hand. Give them a hand, everyone. In this next game, the name of which I'm building tension by not saying, these four are going to produce a scene from 4 different suggestions. These suggestions are going to indicate how each of our characters die. What?
You didn't put that in the script.
This is improv. Donna wins the night. No, but so what we need from all of you, I'm going to go down our line, and Michelle, for Michelle's way that she is going to die, what I need from the audience is an object that comes to mind when you hear the color blue. Blueberry. Interesting. So that is your suggestion. Remember that, because I'll forget by the time we come back. For Donna, we need some type of tool that you think of when you go boating. An orange flag is what I heard. Okay, that's your suggestion. For McKay, we need, I'm just gonna insert myself right in here.
Which is which?
For McKay, we need a type of food that you think of when you go to the pool. Chinese food.
Which one of you psychopaths is eating Chinese food in the pool?
I like it. That is your suggestion.
It's really good.
And for Henry, we need what's a vacation spot? Greece? Alcatraz. That's a good one. Let's go with Greece. What is something that you would find in Greece? I'm sorry, it's a great suggestion. I just don't know where it's going to go. What's something you think of when you think of Greece? Cats. Henry, your suggestion is? Cats. Okay.
Chinese food.
Chinese food. Donna?
Orange flag.
Orange flag. And Michelle?
Blueberries.
Blueberries. Okay, with that, let's give them a big round of applause as they action.
Well, it sure is hard work working on this blueberry farm. I'm pretty sure this is what you're supposed to do on a blueberry farm.
I've got the new bags.
Oh, perfect.
You should stop shoveling them into the road.
Oh, well, that would explain why the road over there is purple. All right.
That's what I told you had to wait, but you were too impatient.
All right, we'll
Ding,
just put
ding,
that in there.
ding, ding.
All right.
Lunch from Little Chow Main's. Did you guys order lunch?
Yeah, he always orders Chinese on Wednesday.
That I do.
Okay,
and it
well-
must be Wednesday.
Ooh, okay, well, I got.
What is this? Oh, a stick up. I mean, it's a blueberry farm, but I was afraid it was something else.
Jenkins, this is unauthorized use of the company card for lunch. That's an orange flag on the play. I, the referee of this blueberry farm, which is the fancy title I gave myself.
Did you buy that just to throw it? That's like a $25 bid.
And I've got 7 more if you keep up like this.
Wait, I'm wasting money on Chinese food, and you're out here buying lots and lots of orange flags, and that's okay.
Well, I need a way to make sure that you get called out for ordering Chinese food.
Touche.
It was already paid for. I mean, he ordered some for you too, sir.
You watch yourself, Jenkins.
Back to it.
Okay.
Hate that guy,
Watch the bike.
I hate that guy, but
I
dang it if
just-
he doesn't work hard.
Would you like a free sample of our blueberries? They're the best in the state.
You know,
You're gonna regret it if you leave without him.
I mean, that's fair, but I also brought my cat, Skittles.
Oh, well, I can hold the cat while you eat the blueberries.
Yeah, no, like, Skittles is just in my little,
Cats love me.
pack. Here. Here's
That's a mortal enemy of
Skittles,
blueberry.
Skittles. Yeah, just be okay, Skittles, all right?
Eat your lo mein. Eat your lo mein.
You're right.
Watch the bike.
Calm down, it's just a bicycle.
Bike. Oh, sir, you didn't get your Chinese either. Come here.
Oh. Must have not been mine.
No, that one's yours. Okay, all right, everyone's good. All right, okay, let me park my bike.
I think this
Right
is
back.
yours, actually.
The blueberries we offered.
You bought some for the delivery person?
Look, they came all the way out here on a bike, and we live in the middle of wherever we live.
Thank you.
The blueberry
Do you know how
farm.
underappreciated Chinese delivery people are?
No.
Yes.
You get it. This guy gets it.
That's why he orders every Wednesday to make sure you're in business.
Yes, I am so appreciative of that. Thank you. Let me.
You know what would really show us how appreciative you were?
What?
If you bought some blueberries.
Yeah, let me park my bike, okay? Like, let's scoot it up.
Whoosh after she parked her bike.
All right, okay. How's Skittles doing? Is Skittles doing okay?
She's asleep.
Bless her sweet little heart. All right, okay. How's the Chinese food? Doing okay?
You know, you're the best delivery Chinese biker host ever.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Jenkins. You know what? I was doubtful at first, but General So certainly did conquer my digestive system.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Hey, if you're done with that, I can put that in the compost cannon.
Of course, sure thing.
Well, you know, it's customers like you that just make me always want to come back, you know, because, you know, you guys work so hard here with your big baskets of blueberries here. I can't imagine how many calories you guys are expending. You guys need all that food to generate the work that you're doing.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes you can get a little overweight if all you do is consume the calories. So that's why I like to do really large steps throughout the field to burn them off.
Oh, right?
1,
Oh.
2, oh wow, he is going, and he is coming back down. He is coming back.
There he is. And there he goes.
Oh, and poor Skittles fell too. Oh.
Well,
Oh, well.
Okay, just maybe calm down with these blueberries.
Yeah, no, is he
I'll
gonna
take care
be
of Skittles.
okay?
Yeah,
Is he-
he's fine.
Okay, well.
He's allergic to cats, it's fine.
Well, okay, well. Oh my gosh, these blueberries are so. Whoa!
Purple Road, I knew it. Yeah, that's my bad.
That's
It
the
gets
4th one this week. Get that cat out of here.
I like it, but okay.
Okay, so we have a lot of surplus. I'm gonna put the rest of these blueberries with the Chinese food in the compost cannon, because that's a thing.
Of course.
All right.
Listen here, Gertrude, because you love the cat so much, I'll give it one last chance. If it'll let me give it just a little kiss on its forehead, we'll be okay.
Come here, Skittles. Okay, Skittles, say hello. Mwah.
That's delightful. You know, sometimes I thought that animals are all vicious monsters, but this.
That's 2.
Yep. That makes, what, 12 this week?
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's kind of a dangerous job. I don't know how we kept staying here.
You know, none of these matches are lighted. How am I gonna launch the compost cannon? Because that's a thing.
Here, let me try.
I'm always bad at lighting matches.
Okay, here we go.
All right, my hands are calloused from years of work. It's not working. Let me just,
Did you try the lever?
Oh, you're right, of course.
Yeah, just stare at it.
Can't just.
Maybe you need some extra strength. Get some protein from your Chinese.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. How am I always the last one left at the job? I just don't understand. Well, I guess it's just time to go. So let's find that flag for me. Okay. Here it is.
And that's our scene. for McKay.
I haven't slept in 5 days.
That's normal.
Just kidding.
Well done. So our next game is called TED Talk. And McKay is going to be our presenter for our TED Talk. Now, we need just kind of like a subject for McKay's TED Talk. What? I'm sorry, what was that? Ribbon tying, is that right? Yes. Ribbon tying. So that is your subject. The great thing about this game is that McKay doesn't know what's on the slides. So we're going to send McKay out into the side over here, and we're going to come up with his slides. Everybody give McKay a round of applause. Woo! So with help from our tech booth, everybody give a hand for our tech booth. Woo! Well done. We are going to put some slides up, and we are going to come up with 5 slides that when McKay comes out, he's going to look at, and he's just going to have to explain it. So it doesn't have to do anything with ribbon tying, but you know, we're going to have some fun. So our first slide, we need, you know, it's always good to start out a TED Talk with a good quote, right? So what's a quote that you have recently heard? The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Do we know who's it by? Who it's by? Mark Twain. Okay. It was here first. Mark Twain's. That is beautiful. Oh, this is going to be good, you guys. I think it's the other way. I think it's the other way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, our next slide, that's a beautiful quote. Our next slide, we need some type of statistic. And so, you know, the saying, you know, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend this toothpaste kind of thing. We want the 2 numbers, blank out of blank. We need the person, and we need the thing that they're recommending, okay? So, pick a number between 1 and 3. Oh, that wasn't intentional. That's just me being dumb. 2. Thank you. You guys be quiet. So we have 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 what? Ain't bad? That's great, but we're gonna 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Maybe. 2 out of 3 elephants. Okay, I like that. Recommend what? Purple mattresses. I don't think we can say that because it's trademarked. What's that? Red mattresses is what I heard. Recommend red mattresses. Beautiful. Okay, that's 2 out of 5 slides, not 2 out of 3. Our next slide, I'm going to get all flustered and forget all my prompts. We need, for our next slide, we need a description of a place that you've recently been to. And don't think like countries, think like the grocery store or my dentist's office or something like that. A description of a place, you know, not super long, but let's talk, what's a place you've been to recently? A construction site, okay. So, sorry, what was that? The construction site dumpster. That's beautiful. So, you can find in the dumpster what is something that you would not find in a dumpster? Red ribbons. Beautiful. Red ribbons that talk? Is that what I heard? That talk and say what? That talk and say happy birthday is what I heard. Beautiful. And then for our, what is that? That's 3 slides? I need 2 more. They're no help. Our next slide, we need, okay, let's put a bulleted list up here. So we need just, let's do 4 words, because we've already picked 2 and 3, right? So I need the first word, let's do, what's an object that you've recently held in your hand? Pitchfork. I'm sorry, what was that? Pitchfork? Awesome. A pitchfork, that's one, perfect. Phone. A phone, okay. I'm sorry, I heard something over here. Starfish, oh, that's cool. And then there was one up here? A thing of Benadryl? Benadryl, was that it? Benadryl, okay, I'm gonna go with Benadryl. Beautiful. And, okay, one more slide, and we're gonna bring it home with, we are gonna bring it home, oh, what's a good way to close a TED Talk? We need something that is just powerful. What is a motivational statement that confused you? You killed my father, prepare to die. Brilliant. Wonderful job. Okay, so we need to bring McKay back in here. And so we are going to shout as a group on three. Well, no, after 3. I'll count to 3 and then we'll say it. We're going to shout TED Talk after 3. 1, 2, 3, TED Talk! Everybody give it up for our next presenter. Now, I have already given you the best introduction in the world, but he is going to tell us his name.
Hi everyone, my name is Derek Clark, and I'm here to tell you about ribbon tying. Now, this is a wonderful thing that I've been doing for many years now, and I cannot get over how excited I am to tell you all about it. So, without further ado, let's begin. Right. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Mark Twain. Now, as you might be aware, Mark Twain was famous for his twine. And twine is a kind of ribbon, which is why everything he says is in reference to tying ribbons. So, the world owes you nothing. It owes you no ribbons. That's why you have to go and tie your own, right? Because if you didn't, no one would, right? And it was here first. Ribbons, right? Now, I don't know what kind of beliefs you may have, whether they be scientific or religious, but let me just tell you, ribbons. All right, next slide. 2 out of 3 elephants recommend red mattresses. Now, this is an interesting thing. What color is the most popular kind of ribbon? Red, exactly. Exactly. Those of you saying other colors have obviously never been to a ribbon store. I'm not talking about one of those craft stores that dabbles in ribbons. I mean a ribbon store. You walk in the door and the door is made of ribbons. All right. 2 out of 3 elephants recommend red mattresses. What they mean is mattresses made out of ribbons. And one of the things that is common in the industry of elephant mattresses is you'll frequently tie a ribbon to the horn of an elephant because an elephant never forgets, and tying things to things helps you not forget them. So it's like double the memory. That 3rd elephant, he forgot. All right, next slide. You can find the dumpster red ribbons that talk and say, "Happy birthday." That's true. Next slide. Pitchfork, phone, starfish, Benadryl. I'll tell you in excruciating detail what all of these have to do with ribbons. Pitchforks. When you get a new pitchfork, like that lady in the picture where they're all like, where do you think she got that pitchfork? It was a gift with a ribbon. Phones. A 2017 statistic says that the most common gift on birthdays and Christmases and Hanukkah, just those three, nothing else, is a cellular phone. And you know what they wrap those up with? Wrapping paper. But what goes on top of the wrapping paper? Ribbons! Starfish. Starfish are weird. Have you ever seen a starfish? And I'm not talking about Patrick from SpongeBob. That's what we call a starfish model, all right? That's like if I were to take the most gorgeous human being on Earth and turn them into a starfish, right? Regular starfish are weird. They've got like 20 legs and they're all like this. You know what that looks like? Ribbons! And Benadryl. Now this one's a bit hard. I understand if you don't see it the first time around. But Benadryl is an interesting thing because when you take it, it makes you feel like you're made of ribbons. Ribbon! What do all these things have in common? Ribbons. Next slide. You killed my father, prepare to die. By Inigo Montoya, my beloved. This is true. He is my beloved. But the quote is not actually in reference to me. Thank goodness. That would be problematic for any kind of belovedness, all right? Now, this quote is in reference to the man who killed his father, as you may be able to tell from the context in which he says, "You killed my father." Now, he tells him, "Prepare to die," but this is a common mistranslation. So you see, right there, that is an I. It should be a Y. Because it's common knowledge that Inigo Montoya liked to force his victims to dye fabric. And what do you make out of fabric? Clothing. Obviously. When was the last time you saw a fabric ribbon? That's ridiculous. No. But he does say, you! And you know what you need to learn how to do? Tie a ribbon! Ribbons! Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I've been whatever I said my name was before. I think it was Derek Clark. That's right, and I love ribbons. Thank you.
Wonderful job, and that's our scene. Everybody give it up for McKay! Woo! And our next, I'm gonna pass it over to Henry to introduce our next scene.
Chairs up here, and because we don't want to make two strangers sit next to each other because meeting new people is hard, we'd love to call up if there are any couples, any people who are dating or engaged, anyone like that. Raise your hands. Is there anybody who we could get up here? We may have swung and missed on this. Oh, I see someone raising their hand for them. That's exactly what we want. Now, the first thing, obviously, is we're going to be portraying a typical day in your guys' life. So the first thing, most important question is, who would you guys like to portray You guys have to pick. And we'll all take it very personally if you don't pick us.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I need it to be Anna because I know Anna.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Safety and familiarity.
Right.
Strangers are fun.
Right, yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't think you know any of us.
You guys have too much hair.
We're practically the same person.
I guess I have to take you because you have the least hair. I suppose.
Never had that be a compliment. All right. Now that we've got our casting ready, we're locked in. We're just going to go through a couple things about your guys' day. So obviously, for most of us, the day starts in the morning. So what is your guys' morning routine typically when you guys wake up?
Sometimes I do yoga.
Yoga, okay.
Yoga's good.
Do you join her doing yoga?
No, sometimes I go riding a bike.
Nice. I don't join my wife when she does yoga either. It kind of scares me if I'm being honest.
Right.
Okay, so you go and ride your bike. What kind of bike do you have? Are we talking dirt bike?
Road bike, road cycle.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, very nice, very nice. Sweet.
Does it have a bell?
No, but that'd be a nice upgrade.
Yeah. It's an important one.
Making a mental note, learning all sorts of things. Okay.
Really?
So I'm assuming that the bike riding and the yogaing doesn't last all day. What comes next for you guys once the morning routine is kind of patched up?
Sometimes we call each other.
Well, yeah. See what's going on.
Like names or?
Hey!
You have hair.
Very nice. Okay.
Well, because we live in different locations right now.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So you both are to be wed? If I'm
Yes.
not correct? Oh, very nice.
Very great.
There's a lot of pressure on this. Okay, so you call each other from your own individual abodes.
Yeah.
Do you guys go to work after that?
Yeah, I'm real excited because I'm like a computer guy, so I'm on the computer a lot. But driving to work sometimes.
And on the computer?
Sometimes I don't.
Oh, you can work from home.
I can work from home.
Very convenient.
Yes,
Nice. Yes, and you, ma'am?
I don't know. I do stuff. No, right. I've had jobs, but I don't have one right now. So right now I'm like dealing with teenagers. And
That's fun.
like.
I used to be one.
So you're waging a vicious war.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
what it
Good. You're a true battle hero. Okay. Now, at work and at home amongst the teenagers, is there anyone who's a particular? We don't want to speak too ill of the children, but nemesis, let's say, someone who can be a bit of a thorn in your respective sides.
Well, I have my daughter named Tia, and she shows up. She doesn't actually live with me. She's out of the house.
Just
but
enters
she just
unannounced.
shows up unannounced at the weirdest and most inconvenient times.
Kids, am I right?
Adult kids.
They're not in the audience right now.
No.
If any of you are their children, we want you to come back. So
Yeah, we
please.
do. It is great. I appreciate that she visits, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of intimidating.
Okay.
There she is.
And are there any nemesis among the teenagers, among the rebellious youth?
Yes.
Oh, wow, you had that one in the chamber.
Well,
All right.
I feel like I probably shouldn't say, but yes.
Do we have an alias they can go under?
Like Jimbo, Bob.
Yes, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
And Bob, sure.
Jimbo Bob.
Wow, there's multiple. All right.
Yeah, two of them. Jimbo and Bob, sure.
Okay, we've got just about everything we need. The last thing I want to ask is there a dream vacation that you haven't been able to take together yet that you would like to?
Hawaii or Australia?
Right. We were just talking about that.
Wow, you guys are really cool. Australia scares me.
Mine was Smithfield.
Good job. That's great. All right, I think we have everything we need. So, you two are free to put yourself to the side, sit down. You are perfectly welcome to just watch us flawlessly carry out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody, let's begin.
It's me, Tia. Hi.
Honey, I haven't even had a chance to ride my bike or avoid doing yoga yet. What are you doing?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Yes, well, I'm bikeless right now.
Okay, I'll come back later. That's a promise.
What is it?
Hi, Dale. Wow, didn't mean to call you. I was trying to call the love of my life. Anyways,
Oh, well, goodbye then.
all right, we're gonna actually call my wife to be this time.
Mom!
What?
Your phone's ringing.
Give it to me.
Guess
Give
who it is?
Give it to
Guess
me.
who it is?
Kids, kids, give it to me.
I was
kids,
just gonna have her
kids,
guess.
This is a bigger Nerf
She
gun
still
than I
can't
wanted
have
before.
it. Here, you hide.
We're gonna have a Nerf war?
Not right now.
No, it's your fiance.
Clunk. Give it to me. Get out. Get out. This is my room. Get out. My haven. My place. My joy. My love.
Were you threatening the kids with a shotgun again?
Yeah.
You know that's what I love about you. Listen, honey, I'm thinking that I'm going to work from home today. Do you have any plans for dealing with those 4 bundles of joy that infest your walls?
My bundles of joy that infest my walls. That infest my walls! I'm sorry. Sorry. My walls! Oh, you're gone. Okay, never mind.
We're not listening
At all.
Bundles of joy.
Hi, it's me, Tia.
Tia! Do not bother her. Babe, put me on speakerphone. Put me on speakerphone. Tia,
Hello?
Tia, get back here right now.
Okay.
Get over here to help me do my computer guy computer things.
How does she pick locks from the
I
outside?
don't know. Her mother really taught her all of the evil things I could
I
think.
don't understand.
Okay, look, honey, Tia is inbound. We have approximately 5 minutes, so I'm gonna have to let you go. But I'm gonna do my computer guy things, and let's just say I have a bit of a surprise for you later, okay?
Okay, all right.
Bye,
Okay.
I love you.
Okay. Mwah, mwah, mwah. He hung up. Never mind. Okay, all right.
Computers.
What? Excuse me? Are you gonna talk to your boss that way?
Hey.
Yeah, I see that you finally clocked on. Way to go. We have some tasks to complete. I know you've got your mind on other things, but please focus today.
Yep, on it. What's
Okay.
up?
Yeah, we've got this code to crack. I've been running it through our systems, and it's just not been coming out correct. Can you handle that, please?
Why, where's Tia when you need her? Beep. Yeah, so I'll totally crack that code for you, boss. Nothing will get in my way, unless, of course, I have a manic daughter bust down my walls. But what are the chances, right?
Right. Yeah. No, you've told me about Tia. Yeah.
Anyways, remember, she can trace phone calls, so you might not be safe either.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're not.
All right. Okay. All right, look. You know what? Screw computers. I don't need them. Technology's never done anything good. Anyways, time to pull out my cell phone and order plane tickets to Hawaii/Australia. Beep, beep. Hi, honey. Don't worry, it's me. You can put the one with rock salt down.
You sure?
Yeah. Tia's not here, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I threw it.
It's all of us.
Honey.
Where's your TV?
Quick, get behind me. I have bombs prepared.
You guys created a portal?
Honey, listen to me very carefully.
What?
Bombs
Okay.
and shotguns will only hold them off so long. Let's
You're
go
right.
to Hawaii or Australia, whichever
Okay.
one we get to first.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Whoosh! Later at Australia, away from all the kids.
Oh.
Pass me the lemonade. Will you hold it, actually?
Yeah, the open palm
Yeah,
thing doesn't really
that was
work.
weird.
Yeah.
I'm not used to
need a
being
refill on those lemonades.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. Well, here. Let me.
We must be in
Tell me
Hawaii.
when.
That is not a very good Australian accent.
Tell me when.
When? Oh, when?
Great. Okay.
Hello?
Where are you guys? We went to Australia.
You know, it's the gosh darndest thing. Honey, sitting here surrounded by our children and their senseless callings and
Yes.
strange tourists lathering.
This guy.
I don't think
sorry.
I don't think I've ever felt closer to you.
Yes, I've never felt closer to you too.
I truly feel a special
My
connection.
dear loved one.
Yes. And that's the game! Well, I have to say, I'm pretty sure that we got it perfect. I think that's exactly how the day goes. My only question for you guys is, what comes next after that?
Well, I think I have an idea. Okay. Well, what comes next is you gave me a ring 85 days ago. Yes. Yeah. And we're getting married in 84 days? Yes. So you should have a ring too. Oh.
You can come out of the
Well, everyone, that has been our show. Now, normally, we tell you to not tell them that you saw the last thing you saw at the show because it's weird. But we definitely want you to tell people what you saw tonight. We definitely want you to tell people about this. Just make sure you tell them that you saw it at The Antics!
Thank you so much for coming to our show. Before you leave, be sure to check for any phones, wallets, keys, and other valuables as the building will be locked afterwards. And congratulations.